There we go. Yeah, that's on. Microphone's on. Screen's on. Games on. Deed, are you on?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Yeah, no. So, welcome to, and I think this is the first time you've done a solo session like ever, right?
Yes, yes, it is.
So we're taking a step back in time with your character Ulysses. Talking about the last thing he did. I think it's going to be a fun night. Uh, you know, um,
Yeah,
so
man.
so you're going to be going on this mission, and you're going to be joined by four other people that you're in charge. Um, and uh, this is you're basically borrowing something, right? Well, by borrowing, I mean you're stealing the shit.
Yeah,
As
but
per
it's
the
gonna be
order of the
great.
crown. Yeah. Um, and you have been uh kitted out with some magic items from the Royal Barbarian Marines quartermaster. Um, I think you got your sword, you got your armor, got your hand crossbow, 10 hand crossbow bolts that knock a motherfucker out. Um, you've got you files, you've got your spyglass, because that way everyone knows you got the spyglass.
Oh yeah.
And you've got your 4 potions and your scrolls. Um, and you've been briefed properly on what you're doing. I think what we're gonna my first question to you is like, um, what's your plan on getting into the harbor? Like, what's
I mean it's nighttime, right?
yeah, you can go in at night if you want.
Yeah, yeah. Well, oh man, I wish I had a map so I knew like
Oh, you
what
want a
I was
map of
looking
the
at.
harbor?
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
That's fine.
If I can also. Hey,
Game.
actually,
Oh, okay.
I will share it with you all here. You know what? You're gonna have it.
Yeah, okay.
So this is the target area of the harbor. Um,
Okay.
um,
Uh, there isn't like a bigger.
yeah. Um, so it is a shallow water harbor. The harbor waters aren't deeper than 45 feet at most. Um,
So what's the what time of year is it? What's the temperature and shit?
it is late summer. The waters are a
So what
between
you're telling me
65 and
is
70.
it's like the ideal time of year to go swimming.
Yes.
Wow, how convenient.
Yeah. Um,
Especially with my fuck, what is it?
yeah.
Mariner's armor,
Yeah.
where my swimming speed is equal to my walking speed.
Yeah, this is a much bigger harbor installation, and there's a civilian port not too far down the bay, and the this bay is there is a long terminal moraine that blocks us off from the rest of the ocean. It's being fed by a pretty big river coming down from farther up north. Um, and there's a
Okay.
smaller channel that has been cut in one side of the terminal moraine so it can get to capital city more easily. Um, So basically, what I'm saying is you're infiltrating an installation on a smaller version of Long Island Sound. Um,
Let me see.
um, and
Let's
you have been
see.
granted some of your equipment could possibly help you in infiltrating the harbor. Be it and you could also decide that you want to infiltrate via land, or you could you uh possibly have brought a smaller vessel with you. Um,
Yeah, do we have like a small rowboat that is somehow uses some sort of magic to say maybe not completely invisible, but damn near close?
yeah, the you have been granted a mostly below the waterline canoe. Um,
Oh, so like kind of a submarine.
yeah, I mean, but this is one of those things where like the canoe, once you and all your crew is loaded with all the gear, will be sitting about a couple inches below surface. Um,
Oh,
so if someone
nice.
were to shine a light on you from above, you would be kind of screwed. Um, However, your intelligence from that you've been given in your briefing, it doesn't seem to indicate that anyone's gonna be able to do that here. Um, and of course, using the canoe would be more of an issue if you're doing that during the day. But considering you're not, um,
Oh yeah, we're doing it at night.
yeah, you have also been like there are also still ships coming and going out of not only this military harbor but also the civilian port farther down the coastline. Um,
Okay.
so just be
Are they so actually let's do it like early morning. Like,
early morning.
like 2 o'clock. Like the time of day that like
There should be
percentage
like
wise
the
the
the least
vast
amount of
majority of
traffic.
yeah, the vast majority of everything is not happening.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's also a great time because there's not a lot of guards on active duty too, because not ships come
Yeah.
at two. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then when we leave it's gonna be just sunset so we can start to see our way out of the or sunrise rather.
yeah,
So
I
we
like
can
that.
just see our way out of the harbor, but like it's not gonna be so bright. But it's not gonna get bright until in theory we figured it out. So
And are
yeah.
you gonna like scope out a potential landing zone? Like, do you want to get like right close to the craft that you're trying to
The
infiltrate?
map's gone.
Oh, hang on, I had a quick
So
check
so
here.
like so like I don't suppose just rowing right up alongside it, climbing, and then just leaving it and just taking it right away is an option.
You can definitely try that.
Yeah, let's try
Um,
that.
Cause now also like you can scope out and see if there's anyone on the ship because you have a spyglass.
Yeah, let's do that first.
Yeah. Roll me a perception check and add your bonus because you spyglass. And just for
Plus,
so the all you should be doing
what
it.
bonus do I get for my? Is that
The spyglass adds a +5 to it, and the
a plus
little
five?
number in the column there, where it says perception and it's plus a number.
Is that a three? I'm gonna say that's a three. That looks like a three.
I mean, I can open the sheet and check for you.
Yeah, can you do that because I can't zoom in on this anymore? My computer will not tell me what it is. It's either a
Rude.
three or a two. And with perception, is that a intelligence?
So yeah, it's a +3, and what the cool thing is, so all you're gonna do is you're gonna,
Wait,
so all of the math is done for you in here. So it's just gonna be a d20 plus the number in this box, and then you have your conditional modifier of that extra. So yeah, you're just rolling a d20 and adding 8 to it,
yeah,
which
okay.
ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
That's really good.
That's pretty good,
Yeah, yeah.
Martio.
So you look through there, um, and you see that there are a couple of these guys wearing what looks to be like a dark navy blue tabernacle, um or
Mhm.
a shroud, and on their chests is a purple glyph of a severed hand. clutching what looks to be like arrows or possibly spears. Um, and these guys are clearly the Emperor's hand. Um,
Okay.
and you can make out that you can count four of them up on the top deck. And you see one sentry seems to be patrolling the docks that connect the ship. Uh, that being said, though, he seems to be either there seems to be one of him, and he goes on a like he's got a 10-minute like cycle, and there's only a couple of minutes where he is close enough to the ship to really do anything about um somebody trying to escape with it. It looks like whoever moored the ship to the dock did it very poorly. Um, Kind of like apathy had set in, and they're just like, we're just gonna put in the bare minimum. Um,
How many lines? How many dock lines are there?
Only two.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they did a terrible job.
Which way are we going with this?
Um,
I'm looking at the map here. Which way am I? Do we have to take it? Are we going kind of?
oh, it's already pointed in the direction that you want it to. It looks like it's been made so that should
I can
something
just.
bad
I can
happen,
just leave.
the ship would be able to slip out of the harbor pretty quickly.
Okay.
Which is great for somebody who wants to slip out of the harbor pretty quickly in a stolen vessel. Um, and as you kind of look around through your spyglass, you also note that a lot of the other ships have been moored correctly. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so, um, so you're kind of thinking like, so there's four guys above deck, and they a couple of them seem to be like pretty tired, or like one of them actually you think might actually just right now. Um,
There's four guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
above deck. You don't know if there's any below deck.
How many decks are there?
It looks like there's the top deck, there's a deck in between, and then there's the cargo hold.
Oh, okay.
And you also know that you like to run a ship this size, you only need two or three people, and you have five. Um, and all the people on your crew have been trained how to operate a ship with, like you by yourself would be able to steal the ship so the rest of your crew be dead. Um, it wouldn't be pretty and it wouldn't be fun, but you know how to rig it so that you can just do it yourself. There's only one mast on the ship. Um,
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll over there at night when the guys are dying, right? And
yeah.
where are the two dock lines, Tyler?
So there is one coming off. So right here, I'll actually draw them for you.
I was about to ask you if you could do that.
Yeah, no. Um, oh,
Oh,
those you need. Er, oh no, go with shapes. That.
there we go.
Well, these are probably going to be fine, huh?
I mean, depends.
Well, if somebody's doing this poorly,
Let's just say yes then, for the sake of simplicity.
these guys
Okay, so
seem to. And I'm gonna.
and it's just like regular rope, right? From what I
Yeah.
can tell.
Um. Are those clear to you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay,
Um.
so what we're gonna do here is there wind tonight, Tyler?
No, it is perfectly still.
And it's a sailing ship. That could be problematic.
I am just going to remind you that not only do you have potions and spell scrolls at your disposal, members of your team might be able to help with things like that.
Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna roll over.
Uh,
And
just for clarification, what I mean by that is
somebody has weather.
your friend Ronan of the Black Sturf, he is a storm speaker. Um,
Ah,
and also he has access to the spell. Whatever.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna make sure I actually named the spell correctly. Um, um, let's see here. Yeah, he can cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
Um, and what that does is it's a line of strong wind, 10 feet, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. Blasts from this guy in a direction that he chooses. Um, for up to a minute. Um, which should be
Okay.
more than enough to get your boat moving harbor.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna row over and can I get the map back up?
Yes, you can.
It's just gray for me. Thank you.
There, yeah, yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna row. Oh, where are the guys that I see on the boat too? By the
Ah, I'm
way,
glad you asked. Let me go grab some dudes. Where did I store my dudes? Ah, here we go. We can
Tyler,
put dudes on this map.
what is this program?
This is called Microsoft PowerPoint. Um,
Oh yeah, are you serious?
yeah.
Good. Okay.
There are more things that are designed to actually do this kind of work. Um,
But this is good enough.
well, I mean, I also know how to use this. And I
Yeah,
like
that's
let's be frank here. Did I want to sit down with all my players, um, and all of us learn together how to use a virtual tabletop just for the stream?
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the answer is no.
Yeah, I mean, look, like the thing is, like if this, the thought crossed my mind, and I'm just like, I have to learn it to an extent where I can teach you guys how to use
I
it.
know. There's a difference between learning the thing and learning the thing good enough to teach people the thing.
Yeah. Which I could probably do. It's just like I have a thing that works. And this guy out here patrols the docks.
Like he just kind of walks around the
Yes.
walks
And
along with it.
yeah, and he actually comes up. Like he walks the whole coastline, so he's going to be far enough away from the ship for a good chunk of time. Um,
Okay, so we kind of get or so we're hiding near the ship,
yeah.
like in a blind spot, like kind of like under the bowsprit type of thing in our little
Okay.
boat.
Yeah.
And then when the dude on the docks walks away, we're gonna go over.
Mhm.
We're gonna cut the forward line.
Okay.
It's gonna cut the motherfucker.
Okay. And
And
then
then we're gonna get on the docks.
yeah.
And no, I don't wait. Do I want to do that? No wind. What about the current? Is how much of a current is there?
There's actually a pretty good once you get out into the main channel of the harbor, there is also a pretty good current carrying you
Going the
out
way
the
I want to go?
yes.
Okay.
Because you got to remember this is
So,
an estuary that has a river flowing into it.
mhm.
Um,
Okay, so basically like we're gonna cut that line and then we're gonna row around and do that one. Row around, make sure that dude's like not patrolling near us,
yeah,
just do the weight thing.
yeah,
Cut the other one and then we're gonna Tyler, what's in hold on, let me look at my equipment.
yeah.
Tyler, what's in Thieves Tools?
Those are really good for opening locks.
Isn't there rope?
I mean, you also have you have
Oh, there
on
we
you,
go.
yeah, you have 10 feet
1000
of
ball
string.
bearing.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, string.
burglar's pack.
Mhm.
You can also like you have rope.
Yeah, rope so we can climb
Yeah. Uh,
like so we can climb
Now I'm also
climb the stern.
I'm just gonna throw this out here.
Yeah.
You might want to double check your list of other cool equipment under treasure. Um,
Oh, that's right. I have the lizard things.
yes. Um,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use that.
because if you get up there, you can just throw over the onboard netting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that and like just try to kill this dude all the way in the stern, like all sneaky.
Yeah, the one up by the ship's wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna remind you that you have a Warforged who doesn't need to breathe. Um, and you also have a fishman who can breathe underwater. Um,
Fishman who can breathe.
yeah,
Uh okay, so while I do that,
yeah, because
Fishman is
you can
gonna
tell these guys to do stuff while you're doing a thing.
yeah, Fishman, go cut the other rope while I
Yeah, so you're
so we already cut the or actually hold on.
yeah,
Let's pretend we didn't cut the first one.
yeah. I
I
want to
wanna
work out your
lean into
game
this.
plan first before we dive headfirst into.
I kind
'Cause-
of want to lean into this a little bit more.
yeah,
Basically, so we're gonna get close to it. Fishman's gonna go and cut the forward one,
yeah,
like do his thing,
yeah.
and then we're gonna go and like we're gonna get kind of to the front to the bow ish, and he's just gonna jump over, cut the thing while we go to the stern,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna start climbing while Fishman keeps, and we're gonna make and basically like gonna see that try to figure out a signal to so that he can give us when the first one is cut, right? And then when that happens, he's going to start swimming to cut the second one, but
Yeah.
that's also going to be my signal to start climbing to kill the dude at the ship's wheel.
Okay. So your plan is to have the aquatic guy in the water cut the first line while you're going up to throw over the stuff to get everyone the rest of the crew aboard.
Yeah,
And after he cuts the first line, he's going to cut the second one. And you're
yeah,
hoping
like
that you can,
simultaneous to
yeah,
like in theory simultaneous. Like he cuts that line just as I cut that guy's throat.
yeah, like, and you're hoping that you can get enough confusion where you drop these four guys without anyone noticing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I like that. Also, hi Cody.
Ciao, Michi.
Yeah, you've been given your sheet and your brief, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Don't share your brief with anyone else, or you'll be executed. Um,
Is the brief the second message?
no, that's the mechanics that I'll get to when we need to get there. The your secret brief is the part where it says secret mission. Um,
It's kind of like a tunnel, but it's a mission instead.
yeah. All of these guys on your teams have their own I call them secret missions, even though most of them are just like works or you know one of these guys might be like, ooh, I want a souvenir,
Cool.
which
Okay.
uh isn't that's a crime, but also at the same time like um
I mean, like it's not the most it's not the crimiest of crimes.
yeah so you're planning on having your aquatic guy cut the two lines while you're going up, and you're gonna take out this one guy, and hopefully the other three don't notice.
Yeah,
Okay, and then you're gonna be so you drop your guy, and then you're gonna be dropping over stuff so the rest of them can get on and take out their targets.
and then basically like Warforge and myself
Yeah,
move forward, take out the two guys on the sides like simultaneously, right?
yeah,
And then, I go up and take out the last guy.
yeah. Um,
And I go up and take out the last guy. Meanwhile, Fishman should be aboard, and he and Warforge go below and start like clearing out down there.
and I'm just gonna ask you an important clarifying question. Um,
Yeah,
so you're the only one not wearing plate armor. Um,
I am.
yes.
Okay.
because when we put together your team, you said actually let me pull up the direct message so I can read it back to you word for word. Guy Fieri.
Not surprised.
Scrolling. Wow,
Scrolling, scrolling.
that's a lot of crabs.
I know, right?
Fury, Spork. What is
Crabs,
that, Tyler?
not actually crabs.
No, it's a letter. Something. Oh, a review of birds. Blue Man. God.
Creepy
Star
spiders.
Wars. Star Wars. We might have gone too far. Are y'all with the cult? Could it have been a snap message?
Might have been, or it might have just been. I think your whole thing was like, yeah, who needs stealth?
Oh yeah, that. Okay, I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
yeah. That being said, though, your boy Sherman's got your back.
Okay. Is Sherman the fishman? No, I can't remember.
No,
No,
the
he's the
fishman,
elf.
the fishman is named Ronan of the Black Surf.
And then I have the elf,
Yep,
who is Sherman,
yes.
and the Warforged. Wait, which one's the one that listens to Sherman before they listen to me?
That would be Cody.
Oh yeah, it's Cody's not the Warforged.
No, Cody's the lizard
Vilo,
man.
Cody's the lizard man.
Viashino healer.
That's
Yeah.
right. There's a lizard man, a fish man,
Yeah, man.
Warforged, and Sherman.
Yeah. So Sherman's gonna attempt to take care of the
Oh no, so I'm gonna climb because I got the lizard things, kill them. Then Sherman and Warforged man are gonna go forward and kill the dude, and then Fishman's just gonna climb up and kill the last dude. So like we all kill one guy basically.
yeah, and like in one of those like cinematic, almost all at the same time sort of way.
Yeah, basically.
Bullet cam.
Yeah, man. So
And then okay, so after that, which one's this? Which one's the storm speaker?
so that would be Ronan of Black Surf
Ro-
Fishman.
So Fishman's gonna stay out above deck, and Sherman and what's the Warforged name?
Sentinel.
And Sherman and Sentinel are gonna start to try to clear below deck. Meanwhile,
Wait, Sentinel.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Meanwhile, meanwhile, me and Ronan are gonna try to get the boat moving.
Yeah, man.
All right. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna
Meta, can I just get caught up to speed on what the heck is happening?
All right. So here's the plan. All right. I'm gonna read the plan back to you. He can correct me if I'm going. The
Yeah.
plan is you're in a submersible canoe. Except for the
It's like a
fishman.
canoe. It's like a canoe, but it's very prone to capsizing.
So the fishman's gonna be cutting the only two mooring line. While Mead's gonna climb aboard with his gauntlets of the lizard. He's gonna climb aboard and take out one of the four guards, the one at the ship's wheel. Take him out. While Ulysses Triton is going to be not Ulysses. Sherman the Triton is going to be cutting the other mooring line. Mead's going to throw over some netting so the rest of the crew can climb up, and they're going to proceed to take out the other three guys on the deck of this.
Cool.
All right.
So boat heist.
Boat heist.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this, Tyler. Ooh.
Ding.
Bading?
Yeah, man.
Kevin the sea cucumber.
Yeah, man. He's gonna actually come grab.
Uh,
Yeah, come grab your.
Kevin,
Yeah,
i.e. Sentinel.
yeah. Come grab your sheet from me, my guy. Actually, I want you to also run me. Could you run Ronan for Patrick Stevens? Yes. Yeah, man. This way I don't
Yeah,
have to.
man.
This way I don't have to run all these. Or I don't have to run all these NPC stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, and also the best part is like now I also have like people can voice act and I don't have to do 5 different voices.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of looking forward to that.
No, I still have plenty of voice to do, and also like I have to do the sounds of the people you kill.
Oh, okay.
Dad.
Yeah, and also I can say Dad. Yeah. So I have had
But
Sherman
do
has
you have to say "Dad"?
Dad.
Dad.
Do you know why, Kevin? Do you know why?
Dad.
It's because I'm
Because
a
because
proud.
it's pretty cool, Martio.
It's
was the
because
worst one all
I'm
night.
a proud Fug American, and my floor, my piss.
What?
I hate every word you just said.
Don't worry, that's for my friend Benny Two Saints.
Piss on the floor. That's my right.
Yeah,
I have a God-given right to piss on the floor if I choose to.
yeah. It's all written here in the Fug American Constipation.
And I have a God-given right to lick that piss up.
Something TOS.
Something. Tyler, I'd like to vote to end the stream early.
Okay, well we'll get there. Yeah. So Sherman has he's rolled his thing, and as long as the rest of the crew stay within 15 stealth roll and not have to roll at disad because they're wearing heavy freaking armor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And,
Oh,
and
yeah,
also
all of us are wearing heavy armor.
yeah, and also all of you are not the only one with a magic item, Ulysses.
Okay.
Like I know like for instance, Healy Cleric has a Crook of Ra that does stuff.
Yeah.
And Cody, you got the little blurb about how your sheet works, right? About how retainers work.
I see that. I'm still
Okay.
reading it.
Yeah, no, but I just make sure that I sent you that because you're like, oh yeah, you didn't send that to me. Like, oh, I gotta do that right now, or else things are about to get crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so yes, so your fishman is cutting the lines, and you basically Spider-Man your way up the back of this ship. And you are actually presented with a golden opportunity. The man is currently leaning against the back rail, like with his back to you. Easily just put a knife in him, or just throw him overboard if you.
Can I do both?
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
knife, and just toss the body overboard. Like,
yeah, there'll be a sploosh.
oh, that's true. Okay, just knife.
Yeah, just knife. Yeah.
Or can I, instead of putting the knife in him, can I like reach around and like grab his chin so my hand is covering his mouth?
Oh, and
So
just
he
and just the
And,
throat.
and so like I pull up. Yeah, so I pull up to expose his throat and then
Yeah.
slit it.
Yeah. No, you do it. And you hear you hear that come out of his neck hole.
Fun.
Yeah, see, I
His new
told you.
mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, his second
He's got two mouth. What's better than one mouth?
2 weeks at summer camp.
Yeah, Cody, you're supposed to say two mouths in Tony's voice.
Yeah.
My day is ruined and my disappointment is immeasurable.
So you've got that one
Anyways,
guy. And
and I throw over like a convenient rope ladder.
it's actually cargo netting.
Okay, that's fine.
And actually it is more just like it's not even throwing over. It is lowering the bottom part of it that was being held up by a winch. So it doesn't even it goes slowly enough that there is not a kerplunk. It's just like a very quiet like so the rest of your crew are able to start climbing up that. And you hear I mean you hear the first line snap.
Yeah.
And these guys kind of wheel to look at you. But you just also watch them.
Wait, the guys just magic just died.
No, like the rest of your crew like comes up and does their job.
Oh, okay.
I assume Sentinel
Like
like
in the movie Sully, but a little bit more. Wait, no, that's not the one I was looking for.
yeah,
Wait,
that's the one
wrong
about the
movie.
that's the one about
Disregard.
yeah. So I assume
Yeah, so the one with the
Sentinel
plate.
I assume Sentinel reduces what was once a man's head into a inverse head shaped
Skeleton.
cavity. Yeah. And what does, and I'm gonna probably butcher the pronunciation of your name here. Villar Perosa do?
What?
Sorry. Who?
Vilo has
Oh, it just call him Villo.
how does Vilo kill?
Um, what do I have for like a weapon? Just my hands, right?
I mean,
my tail?
you've got your delicious your fanged maw that you can use to kill with,
And my tail.
and your tail, and you have a mace, the Crook of Ra as a
Yeah. So my tail.
yeah.
I'm sneaking up behind the dude and like
Yeah.
literally just like friggin' AVP, just
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I love that.
and a little bit of hissing for good measure.
Oh yeah, if he wasn't dead, he'd be very scared, but he, um, and Sherman just like very quickly, you're not sure if he even pulls out his sword, but you watch the man at the front of the boat just like get stabbed, or is it slat?
Get
It's a blur of movement.
What noise does it make, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. It kind of sounds like.
Gross.
Yeah.
Good.
And his body.
Karen, he's gonna make that noise in your ear at like 3 in the morning now.
Nah, that's too many
Okay, fine,
stairs.
2 in the morning.
Yeah. But
Karen, can you sleep on the ground floor so he can do that to you, please? Thank you.
so you see these things drop.
No.
And just to confirm, the second line is also cut.
Yes.
Okay.
And the ship is starting to move a bit under just momentum.
Okay, can we get what was it, Ronan? Can we get him up here to start blowing on the wind?
Yeah, he
Blowing on the wind.
he
Blowing on the sails.
he pulls
Wind
himself
in the
he pulls himself up onto the dock, and you actually see him as he's running up he runs up the gangplank and kicks it out of the way so nobody else can like use it to get up. They will have to jump up onto the side of the ship in order for them to start doing anything. However, in his zeal for kicking over this thing, that does make a rather significant kersploosh.
Does
And you see the lantern light of the one guy who's patrolling it just kind of like swing around, and you see him start to move a bit quicker over to the area where you are.
Tyler, how close is he to me?
He is like 300 feet away.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Oh fuck.
You also actually, could you roll me a perception check?
Yeah, sure. Just a perception.
Yes, just a perception. You are looking with your ears, not your eyes.
That sounds like a shit roll.
It is.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Yeah. We'll circle back to that
Well-
later. But you have everyone. Are you attempting to recover the canoe that you came in here?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. So you who are you going to assign to that task?
Who's good at swimming besides Fishman?
You.
Because he's busy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. So while you're doing that,
What is swimming?
Yeah, that's about right.
I just walk along the bottom, and it's totally fine for me.
Yeah, no, that is definitely how you roll.
Yeah, that is too deep.
So while you're doing that, who do you like? Do you give the rest of your?
Sherman is like, they're just go below decks and kill everyone else,
Okay.
except for Ronan, who's busy blowing
Yeah.
the ship to make it sail. Like,
Uh,
he's on the ship, right?
yeah,
Yeah, he's blowing on the sail to make
yeah,
the ship sail
yeah.
away.
Who is Rowan?
Ronan is
He's
a
a storm speaker
Triton.
and the fishman.
He's a storm speaker, fishman. And he can
Okay.
cast gust of wind, and that's how we're getting the ship out of the harbor.
Cool.
Yeah. So, Sentinel, Sherman orders you to make sure that nobody interferes with Ronan casting spells. And he and Billow go below deck.
Okay.
And we're gonna cut away to them going below deck. There are nobody's awake down here.
Kill them in their sleep.
And Villo, you are, you kind of, there is a cordoned off bunk room, or where the bunks are. The rest of the stuff down here seems to be like a lot of bookcases and crates. And there's more crates in the cargo hold. And you see Sherman is going through some books, and he seems to be putting them into a bag. And you also note you see him kind of like looking at crates, and either he doesn't seem to open any of them. And then he just kind of motions for you to move up with him to the door, to open the room where all these people.
Cool.
What do you do with your without speaking too much to? Can't think of a way to phrase it without DMing me. Just DM me. What do you do about your special assignment?
Um, do I know what these books are?
Yeah, you can take a look at them. A lot of these are, I mean, most of them seem to be like ledgers and material lists. And Sherman
Pretty
seems
much
to be
useless
taking.
things to me.
Yeah, Sherman seems to be taking certain ones, leaving other ones. You're not quite sure why. If you want to ask him, you're good. But there are a couple of crates that have a symbol that you're looking for on it.
Interesting.
That pertains directly to. And there's also a big crest of that symbol over the door where all these people are sleeping.
Ooh.
And Sherman
Um,
is ready to open the door and just basically everyone in there.
Well, I mean, the crates and stuff we can deal with when the time comes. Biggest threat are opponents. So let's commit some war crimes.
Yeah, so yeah, Sherman quietly opens the door, and there are 6 tightly packed double hammocks in a very small room. Nobody had like there's like they're like basically like there's a foot in between. Um, and by
Cool.
foot I mean 12 inches, not somebody's foot. Um,
Oh,
so
darn shame.
there are 12 people sleeping in. And Sherman seems to just be like going hammock by hammock and unaliving them.
Same.
Okay. No questions asked, just doing it.
I mean, this is the way.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so you kill all these guys. Nobody wakes up. There's no weapons in here or armor.
Well, I hope so if they were dead.
Yeah. And it seems like yeah. So you don't find any like anything of value. These guys are wearing like robes.
Ooh, interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
You find a couple pairs
damn
of reading
shame.
glasses actually.
Damn shame.
Oh, were these old people?
No, these seem to be Bill, after looking a bit, you notice that these guys were probably researchers doing the research on the research ship, and if they're dead, you can't ask them what they were working on.
Well, too bad they were on the wrong side.
Yeah. And Ulysses, you are able to get well, actually, you are working to get this underwater canoe up on deck. And you
I
are
wasn't trying to get it on deck, I was just trying to tie it to the boat, and we just
oh
kinda
yeah,
drag it for a bit.
you're tying it to the deck. And your
And,
eyes
like,
meet
'cause
with
a
the
couple guys in
eyes
there.
of that guy, and he's just kind of like holding the lantern there, and he's like he cannot quite make out what you're doing because it's dark over there, but you have dark vision, and you can make out this guy's trying to make out what you're doing.
Is he, like, right in front of me?
Now he's 60 feet away from you.
Uh, uh, hmm. Where's my equipment? There we go. What's the range of my hand crossbow?
30 feet to 120
Like-
feet.
Yeah.
So you could just shoot this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the guy.
Yeah, roll to hit. You
Done.
have advantage.
Done.
Okay, so I have that going.
Oh yeah, no, you're
Okay.
yeah. So you see the bolt lodge right in his left shoulder, and you see him. He stumbles a bit. He looks like he reaching for something on his belt, and then you just see him fall, tumble headfirst into the water.
Good. I
And
was
normally,
hoping that's where we'd go.
yeah. So normally these darts knock people out. This man's going to drown though.
Damn shame.
Yeah. And he has dropped his lantern, and it has started a fire.
Oh, fun!
And
How
it's
convenient.
been a dry summer, so all of these buildings on the shore, the ships in dry dock, all of the pitch and tar, it just goes up.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Sounds a lot like a Monster of the Week.
Hey, can I
And
just put a pause real quick?
yeah, right.
Commercial break.
Well, we're gonna cut back to shit going on downstairs.
Cool.
So you see Sherman break open the cargo hold, and he seems to be descending down there. Going to follow him?
I guess I have no other reason to not follow. I mean,
You got all these crates with that symbol that you've been looking.
well, so what did you said recover? What
Mhm.
did what's defined as recover?
In your specific case, that means you take them and nobody else knows that you've taken them.
Ah.
And or destroy them.
So I open the crate. What's in the crate?
There is it looks like a lot of smaller boxes.
I'm back.
A lot of this stuff seems to be like holy symbols. That's not too important. There is some scrolls that have been tied with purple lace. And there's a box that has several sets of rings in them that do pertain to the things you're supposed to investigate.
Well, I'm going to pocket anything of value.
Yes,
So,
they
like,
are.
I'll
They are.
pocket the
They
ring.
are. They are valuable. In the sense that told that they were valuable.
And then the scrolls and such,
Yeah.
I don't suppose I have any way to conceal that on me.
I mean, you have a bag.
Oh, I do have a rucksack.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess stuff a couple
Yeah.
into the bag, and then destroy the rest as much as I can, as
Yeah.
discreetly as I can.
Yeah, I mean, like most of it's like objects used in ceremonies. So like there's chalices and stuff. So it's all stuff that is like of like no consequence. You have taken the things that are like, oh hey, what the hell are these things?
Cool, sweet.
And you hear something like you actually all of you here on the boat hear something like chains being strained, and then you hear a loud sploosh, and you see a wave emanate from underneath the boat outward.
Uh,
Yeah.
Huh?
And then
I knew
also
it was too easy.
you hear like bells start to ring. Mainly
because of the
f-
fire, or
yeah, because of the fire. There's also these like much bigger ships than yours entering the harbor.
I knew it was too easy.
Well, but see, the nice thing is like for a hot second, you're just like, oh, it's okay. Those are Valbara Marine ships,
Oh, okay.
and then you realize,
What?
oh, first of all, we're on an enemy vessel, and second of all, we can't tell anyone that we're here.
How fast can we? Let's just do a fast.
Yeah, you're going as
Just
fast as you
zoom
can.
through.
Um,
Oh god.
and these two ships seem to be right now occupied with firing ballista into it looks like guardhouses at the outlet of the bay. And there are being arrows fired at the ship.
So everyone just kind of get below deck as best you can. Or no, wait, we need someone to shield. What's his name? What's it?
Well,
Ronan.
Sentinel and Ronin are up top.
Yeah.
Sentinel is basically protecting Ronan because he's the
Yes.
only thing that's getting us out here. Can I give
Yep.
Ronan cocaine to make his spells be more I don't know.
No.
Space cocaine.
Space cocaine?
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Isn't that a city in Washington?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So basically, right now my strategy consists of let's just try to gun it through this gauntlet. How many
Yeah.
ships are there, Tyler?
Well, the two that are entering the harbor right now are big, basically, ships of the line.
Let's try to turn so we're like going away from them, but also out of the harbor. Kind of at an angle.
Those are mutually exclusive.
Uh, I'm doing it with my hands right now.
I know.
Basically turning. So like we're not gonna pass like right effing next to them. We're gonna be like as far away from them as
Oh
possible.
yeah, no,
while still
totally.
continuing out
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
harbor.
yeah. I got you. Navigate. Yeah.
We're doing one of those.
Yeah. Your fishman is able to move the winds accordingly, so the ship does that.
Okay.
So, considering you are the person in charge of the mission, are you going to investigate what's going on below deck then?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So you come across there's a lot of bookcases down here and some crates. There's also a room that has been opened, and you can see hammocks with surprisingly you think it's weird that usually people use like white or cream colored linen for hammocks, but these are all like crimson red. And there is also it looks like the cargo hold has been opened, and you have your lizard man who's just kind of down there looking at some stuff.
What you
And
doing, lizard man?
Rifling through the crates.
Okay, have fun.
and then you also have your XO who's supposed to be on this deck and isn't.
Hey, buddy. I mean, I don't say it like that, but like,
Oh,
what are you doing?
checking out the cargo hold.
why aren't you like doing? No, I couldn't understand that.
Yeah, he you see him pop his head up out of the uh ladder descending the cargo. I was like, yeah, I was checking out the cargo hold. There's this big looks like a bottom sampler thing, and it got disconnected and fell through the bottom of the ship.
Bottom sampler.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna be able to fix that.
I don't think that's like the big reason we came here. No, I feel like that's more of the whatever these guys are researching. I don't think like these like these guys want to pick up manganese nodules off the bottom of the seafloor. That's fine. Not really profitable or reasonable.
What did you find in the thing? What did I was gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. There was a bottom sampler that was on a crane and it fell through the bottom of the ship.
Oh, so is there like a hole in the bottom of the ship now?
There is, but if you go down and you take a look, and it looks like there is a window that and you can see the water moving like underneath you. But it appears as if somebody has either enchanted either the cargo hold or this metal lined hole in the bottom of
So
the
it's
ship.
like a moon pool.
It's
Yeah,
a moon pool.
basically. Yeah. Which may or may not be magical. You don't there's not a you didn't bring a wizard with you. So
Don't ask, don't tell.
I mean, there are ways, you have equipment for a reason. But this guy is just like, yeah, no, there was a bottom sampler and it fell through the hole. And there's a crane up on the ceiling on a track. You also
Seems
notice,
like-
there's also a couple tables down there. There also seems to be a brig with some manacles still attached to some of the bars. So,
Is there anyone in the brig?
um, there's a raisin man who was once a normal man if he wasn't dead,
Okay.
like a corpse. So if you want to, there's that. There's a couple tables down here. There's another bookshelf down here that Sherman seems to be looking at pensively.
Hmm. Can I go overlook at the bookshelf? Ask him if I can help him, find anything.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm just like, it's weird that you keep books, down here so close to the water.
Should, you said there were desks.
Yeah, there's some desks.
Let's rifle through the drawers.
Yeah, you'd find some small fist-sized pieces of unprocessed metal ore.
Various lengths of wire.
Yeah, there's some wire in there. There's you find a key to something. And you
I'm gonna take
find
that key.
yeah, and there's a drawer with a false bottom.
Okay.
And in that drawer there is some coins. Balbaran minted coins.
Okay.
There is a burnt half of a book.
I'm gonna I'm gonna grab yeah. What else is there? We'll
And there
back to
is a square compass. And there is a turquoise blue ice cream cone shaped and sized crystal.
Okay, so I'm gonna show Sherman the book. Ask him if this is what he's been looking for.
And he's just kind of look at the spine. He's like, "Yep, that's the one."
Okay. I trust him. I just give it to him.
And he just kind of he puts it into his bag, and then he pulls out another book out of his bag, and he hands you the ship's log. Um,
Okay.
like I feel like this would probably be interesting for you to read. Yeah, but it just seems weird that a workbench would have a false bottom in it. And also
Yeah.
like
So
Valbaran coins from a place that is not Valbara.
did I get through the false bottom, or is this stuff on top of the false
No,
bottom?
this is this is below the false bottom.
Okay.
You are a rogue. You know what a false bottom in a drawer looks like.
Okay.
You're not a rogue. I'd be like, yeah, no. If you want to investigate a bit more, like you're a rogue. You know what a false bottom in a drawer is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. Can I like investigate the desk to see if there's like any other hidden compartment? I mean, there's a couple desks, right?
Yeah. Roll me an investigation check. Make it sexy. That's not
That's
too.
not sexy.
Well, I mean, add your numbers to it. Let's see how sexy.
That's intelligence, right?
Yeah, man. So there should be that
That's
number next
4,
to
6,
investigation. Yeah. So yeah, you should.
6. So 8, right? Am I doing
It should
this
just
right?
be 6.
Okay.
That math, the math of take your intelligence modifier and add your proficiency bonus has already been done for you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. So 9.
Yeah. You kind of poke through desks and you find a couple of metal presses. And it looks like these presses are used for putting gold leaf over blanks.
Tyler, quick
Yeah.
question. Are they using this ship to counterfeit currency?
That's one of the things they're doing on here. Yeah.
Okay.
That just seems to be like that's one bench down here that's just like, oh, and they're just doing this on the side too. The other things you look through and like you find like a whole shallow but long drawer of just like
I'm sorry, you cut out. For
yeah,
me.
there's a drawer of like knives and needles and saws.
What kind of needles?
Like the kind one would use to stitch things together, like flesh.
Okay.
And like there's like a pretty deep drawer that's just filled with like bloody rags. And there's also another drawer filled with rags that are, you would describe as blood if it wasn't like a weird purpley green.
Hmm.
And then of course there's the thing in the cage in the back, and also the manacles. And then of course there's also all the stuff going on outside.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, what's
there's all
going
that
on
going.
outside?
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna go back up and check on that.
yeah, and and you look through your spyglass and you can see that there are some smaller craft from the Palamantians that are moving to intercept the bigger ships. There's a smaller craft coming from these bigger ships that are coming to intercept you. And you also see a couple of other interesting things.
What are those interesting things?
I'm going to tell you about them. So you also see in the water like the opposite of it, like a the outline of a dragon.
Okay.
And you also swear that you see another couple of these canoes that you arrived in here going towards another part of the naval base here.
No, is my canoe? Is that like a unique type of canoe?
Well,
Style of canoe?
that's something that like either like occasionally the Marines use it, but that's something like the Valbaran Stealth Navy use a lot of.
Okay.
That's kind of like
Okay.
their whole MO is they They get as far as they can in the submarine, and when they don't need it anymore, they ditch it, and then they go by themselves underwater, and then take out Fantasy Osama bin Laden,
Okay.
because those guys are basically Navy SEAL. Um,
Okay.
and you also you can also see a couple battle standards on the other side of the bay, and it looks like the Balboran exploratory forces are also here. And then you also see just some fishmen swim in formation like right past your boat.
Are the fishmen on my side or not?
They're part of the
Nice.
Triton Praetorian Guard. So yes,
Okay.
but
Yes, but
also
no.
yeah. Well, actually, some of them
It's complicated.
you see some of them make hand signs, and it seems like they're interested in your ship, but right now they have something else to take care of. And you see one of them just kind of whip a trident into the underside of your boat.
Fishman, go get rid of that. Wait, actually, hold on. Not now. Not now. Not now. Not now.
Fishman's moving the
Okay.
boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I said not now.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like this place has gotten pretty crazy. And
Pretty
you
busy, Martio.
and you remember from your intel briefing that the harbor facilities at Phrygius are in a territory contested between Valbara and Palamancia. And basically the thing is, when the military coup happened in Palamancia, they said, no, these people are under our protection, and that's totally what they want. And of course, folks in Valbara are like, is that true? And the people there allegedly said, no, come save us. And that would be this international incident right before you.
Okay.
Um,
Or actually, hold on. Let me try that again. Okay.
yeah. So all I'm saying is
Okay.
you find yourselves on a top secret black op in the middle of the Bay of Pigs invasion.
Oh, you mean just like in that video game? Like exactly that thing in that video game?
Yeah, except there's no JFK here.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, not yet.
I hope.
But
I don't
you are about to
There's
be
an Oz in
Okay.
there.
yeah.
What'd you say, Cody?
There's some A's and Oz in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
throw some
you're
O's and
red.
I's in there.
Yeah, so you are about to be intercepted
Oh,
by
you're
a
red.
contingent of Belbar Marines.
Where the fuck did you come from, you stupid fucking bug?
Yeah, big mood.
Okay. Uh.
Okay.
Yeah. What Kevin said, but
Yeah.
Time to get flushed down the toilet, you fucking Nazi.
Cody, can you clip that?
Yeah, we'll clip that for you later.
I'm sorry. When you say about to be intercepted, what do you mean by this?
Got less than a minute to come up with the plan.
Ah, fuck. And,
Why
like,
not
how many
try
of them?
honesty?
Let me read you the part in bold and underlined from the mission brief that he's been given. You are not to reveal yourself or your mission to anyone for any reason.
Oh. Well, I wasn't given that mission briefing, so how was I supposed to know?
Kevin might not know that, but Sentinel will be able to recite that verbatim.
Well,
and of course,
Yeah.
also as Sentinel knows, good soldiers follow orders.
He learned it from the best.
Yep. Oh,
The
okay.
clothes?
Tyler, how many of them are there?
That you can see in this war canoe, at least 12.
Just one war canoe?
That's the only one that's currently coming over here. They're kind of busy, fighting people
Can
elsewhere.
Ronan, like, real quick, stop making wind real quick and, like, make a wave to swamp the canoe real quick?
So if he stops doing the wind thing, he cannot do the wind thing again.
Okay. Can he aim the wind thing at them real quick and
He
then
can.
go back to making a ship move?
Yeah, he
Okay,
can do
let's
that. Yeah, so
Yeah, let's
you
do
Yeah, so you direct him to do that, and you watch the boat uh go over, um,
Okay,
and
that's exactly what I wanted.
yeah, and you start to see people surface, and it looks like most of them are not wearing the standard issue mariner's armor. Um, it seems like most of them are wearing things like plate armor and heavy things. And you see them start to go under,
Okay.
and you see a couple of them shed their stuff. You see
Okay.
one guy who was wearing like webbing, and you see him go under, and you see him like declip and pop back up, and you kind of like watch him like explain to the dude who was right with him, who has a glorious mustache, that he just dropped like 40 pounds of weight onto the bottom of this place that they'll never be able to get again. Um, hashtag relatable, hashtag that actually happened.
Wait, hold on. What did we do? Was this at camp? What
Yes.
happened? I
That was
can't
a
I
remember.
camp reference.
I
What
might
happened?
have
I
might
can't
have might
remember.
have dropped some of McDonough's weights onto the bottom of the pond,
Oh, that's
as
right.
opposed to not drowning myself. It's like, no, you made the right call. I'm like, I'll get back to you in a couple
That
weeks, and if you're right about that.
that's right. I remember
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. But it looks like most of these guys are either they're going to try to ditch their gear if they can, and if not, ripperoni.
They should. I mean, they're Marines. That should be part of their training is stitching the gear. So I'm just
Yes,
going to assume they're well trained
yeah.
and not look back.
Yeah, you
Which means
notice
I'm gonna have to look
you,
back.
you notice that the highest ranking officer on the boat is an ensign. Um, and the rest of them are recruits. So have fun with that. Um,
Okay.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Thank you, robot man.
um, and you hear somebody from the other boat. You hear the call of, "We got a capsized longboat over there. The ship trying to move out of harbor."
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We're just gonna keep on trucking.
All right, yeah. So you're trucking, and you just like watch people die. Um, one of the ships of the line gets struck by something and explodes. You're not sure what. Um,
Okay.
you watched
That wasn't the right voice.
um you you
Okay.
you watch as something like pulls down one of the other long canoes, like reaches up and pulls it down under the water. Um,
Oh,
Okay.
oh
you
dear.
you you watch a dragon drop out of the sky and into the water.
Okay.
Like it's not great.
Wait, Tyler, are you talking like a whole ass dragon?
Yeah, it drops out of the sky. Well, it drops out of the sky in two pieces. Um,
Uh, is there something else in the sky that I should be
Is there a
concerned about?
bigger fish?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you roll me a perception check with your eyeballs using your spyglass there, bud?
What is that? +8? Yeah, +8.
Yeah.
19.
Hey, so you know how we were talking before the cameras were rolling about some of the interesting properties of Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you put enough of that onto, like there's a whole flying city made out of it.
Wait, the Elementium?
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean this boat can fly?
Let me answer your question with a thing in Discord.
Okay.
There you go. That's my current official answer. And you look up, and there's a
I'm
rather
gonna take that as a yes, but not now.
that's a you problem, not a me problem. You do see that there is a boat in the sky, that has the way its hull is built is it looks like there are like it was two hulls that were put together, and it looks like there is like there's two bows and there's something suspended between the two bows.
Oh, it's
At
a
the front of the boat?
catamaran.
Yeah, kind of like that, but there's something
It's
in there.
scarier.
Yeah, like menacing. Like there's like a big like thing suspended between the two of them that's got smoke coming out of it.
Like a gun?
Eh,
Yeah, like a gun,
nah, not a gun.
a cannon.
It's more like a way for war wizards to concentrate their fire through it and shoot a beam of plasma and cut through something. Like a dragon.
Oh, a laser.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh shit!
Um,
They've got the Death Star super laser.
yeah.
That's no moon.
And you know like
That's
that
no
seems like
dragon.
something that some guy in the Valbaran War Ministry might have been working on a while ago, and they cut funding for his project. They said that bird was crazy though.
Hey, what happened to that guy?
The crazy bird guy.
Wait, did you just say they said that bird was crazy?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they like got him to make like Metal Men or some shit.
Whatever happened to that guy, Tyler?
I think right now, he's currently getting that automated factory up and running, that I talked about during Cody's solo set.
Because it's Cody.
Yeah,
To be honest, I didn't watch Cody's solo session.
yeah, you should. Fun time.
I know I should.
I should watch the other solo sessions.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You guys at home.
Because I felt like it'd be spoilers for like I felt like there would have been spoilers. So I'm like,
I mean, yes, but we're also at the point where we've got one game left next Tuesday. So, like,
yeah, I should do that.
yeah, well, and also, like, watching those might help inform the decisions you have to make the start of next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that decision.
And some of this might help too. Or it won't. I don't. But yeah, no. So there's that up there, and like you kind of look at the other ship of the line, and like you see people like firing ballista bolts up at it, and then you just watch it go away.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like you watch like these tentacles of purple lightning, almost like it's alive, like disintegrate timbers like one by one. And like you could like through the spyglass you see it touch a man, and you see it like course through his bones, and like you can see the bones inside his body burn away as he dies in agony.
Like classic cartoon electrocution, but much scarier.
Yeah. And it's not like and the thing is like so you've got something that is in the water, and you've got something above the water. Hey, good news though, these two ships that were gonna move to try and stop you, they don't exist anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. And also it seems like people who'd ask you, hey, what are you doing here, they're dead.
Okay.
Yeah. There are you see more of the you see more Tritons. They seem to be fighting something underneath the water. Like this thing only has a maximum depth of like 45 feet, so like whatever's down there is really good at hiding. Almost like
Hey,
it's got.
can I like try to find that thing, see what it is?
Yeah, you can roll me a perception check. Without your spyglass.
So that's just +3.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what it is.
Well, you're having a hard time looking for it. Your eyes aren't good at looking through. Like, it is a night without a moon.
Oh, that's right. It's nighttime still.
So the only light you're getting is from the purple doom cannon up in the sky and the harbor being burned. So not great. I mean, you have dark vision, but you're just not used to working in like you're not used to then like taking your dark vision and looking underwater. There's also like ripples and bodies and blood.
And flashing lights.
Yeah, not great. That being said, though, you do have you could send somebody down there to go check.
No, that's okay.
Oh, all right. Um, yeah. So, your boat is still on course to leave the harbor. It seems like anyone that would do anything about it can't, because they're dead. Um, yeah.
What if what we
Okay.
dropped wasn't a scanner?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a possibility. You know?
That
Well-
sounds. Well,
So what it
anyways.
sounds like is somebody might want to roll an insight check.
Who?
I mean, sounds like you might want
Oh,
because you're like, hey, wait a minute, that doesn't line up with what this dude said.
1 second. I'm folding up my rice box.
Yeah, you gotta fold it up.
Do I have any modifiers that I'm adding to it?
Let me see. I have a copy of your thing here.
Plus 4?
Medic. Okay, so one of your skills is insight. So you're gonna be. Or a trainer has a primary ability in various skills. What is your primary skill, Cody?
To pass butter?
Okay, the correct answer is
Find the
my
Holy
God.
Grail.
yeah. The correct answer is wisdom. You get a +6.
Dope.
Yeah, man.
Cody, oh my
At
god.
17.
Yeah. Hey, like I'm gonna spell this all out for you. So we got a guy, a former intel officer, who's been assigned to this mission, who's not in command of this mission, who outranks Mead by at least 2 pay grades. Who has been, pocketing books and items, and also like went to go check out a place alone, and then said, "Oops, I dropped a thing." Who's also been
Hold
like,
on.
pulling the ship apart, looking for stuff, but he won't talk about it. You know how that might, look like it adds up to a certain number.
A certain number?
Yeah, it's like adding 2 and 2 together and getting a number somewhere between 3 and 5.
Hey, that's 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and like the thing about the number 4 is it's mad sus.
The number 5.
Number
5
5
is
ain't got
because
shit.
5 is 4 and 4 is cosmic.
No, because numbers don't lie.
Guy does.
I'm the number 5.
Yeah?
Another quality clone high bit that was.
I don't recall.
That's okay.
Meadman does, though, I'll bet.
He is away.
Why is Meadman away? It's his solo session.
Might have to. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, stinky. Yeah, this dude is sus. I don't know what to do about it, cause I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Yeah.
I
I'm
also
in a
am
crow's
kind of
nest.
following this dude, so like, I'm inherently on his side?
Yeah, good soldier follow. Sword.
Yeah.
I'm in a crow's nest.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. Right, buddy.
The only meaningful thing I contribute to this story is protecting the wind guy.
Yeah, yeah,
The fish boy.
yeah. How's the match, guy?
I control the speed at which lobsters die.
Oh, hi. Are you back?
I think so.
Think so. So yeah, this guy is he's the what's the word I'm looking for? A rapscallion. Liar. Has ulterior
dude's
motives.
sus.
Sherman?
Yeah.
Aye.
Sherman's sus.
Yeah, Captain Sherman, who's not in charge of this mission.
Good soldier follows orders.
Yeah, yeah. But if any of you want to do anything with that information, now's the time.
I don't have that information.
I mean, also a good soldier follows orders.
Uh, uh, hmm. Hmm. No, Cody, what do you think?
I'm conflicted.
Wait, hold on. Cody's character is more prone to follow Sherman's orders than mine.
Correct.
I also don't know my inherent alignment, but
I
I think we're kind of past alignments.
Yeah, you're in Vietnam.
We're doing genocide and shit. I think we're past alignment. We just watched several people just get blown the fuck up and did nothing about it.
Yeah, triple digits.
That's what I said. Several people.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
sorry.
I mean, you guys are just following
Like-
orders, though.
Like probably more than 7.
Let's
Just got blown up.
save the interrogation until we're. Can we circle back to this?
I mean,
Like until the boat's not in grave, or until I feel like we're not like gonna die any second.
oh
Actually,
yeah,
you know what?
sure, yeah.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know how to go about this.
Might have some surprise tools that could help you later. Got spell scrolls and potions.
Spell scrolls and potions. What do I have for potions?
You've got a potion of gaseous form, a potion mystery box.
Spell scrolls.
Mystery bottle.
Can I cast Identify on the mystery bottle? Will that work?
I mean, yeah, you can expend the single use roll to figure out what's in the.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
Huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
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 Get out of my village.
uh,
Huh.
Huh.
No, I'm one of those zombie ones. Huh.
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 Hmm.
Huh.
Productive role playing.
Yeah, man. Let these guys think, you know.
Jesus.
Ah, beans.
Beans.
Nuggets.
Oh, nuggets. That's a new one.
I don't like it as much as beans.
No, beans is better.
I happen to know what the mystery scroll and the mystery bottle is.
Do you want to tell us? Huh.
Is there anyone else here who's good at magic?
No.
I mean, I'm a healer, but that's about it.
Do you know the spell identify?
I don't have an official sheet.
Yeah,
Tyler,
no,
does
there. He can cast the spell. What do you
I
have?
can cast light and dancing light.
Uh-huh. Well, actually, at each
Uh,
sunrise, pick a skill from the following list.
Yeah, Arcana, History, Medicine, Nature, Religion.
Yeah. You haven't picked one of those yet, have you?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I'm just saying, like, if you pick the magic one,
Arcana?
yeah, yeah,
Arcana?
yeah.
Sure.
So, that becomes one of your primary skills. So you get a +5 to Arcana checks now.
Cool.
Yeah. You want to
Yeah.
figure? Yeah, if you wanted to roll a check to figure out what.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hey,
12.
that's pretty good. All right. Do you want the potion or the scroll?
I'll let you decide, Cody.
Let's take a look and see at the scrolls.
Yeah. It's either you're not quite sure. It's either a scroll of Zone of Truth or a scroll of Detect Thoughts.
Either way, that's pretty good, Martio.
Okay. What do we got in roll number 2?
Oh, I'd have to roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah, to identify the mystery potion.
That's a 19.
That's pretty good, Martio.
Hey, yeah. So you know that is a potion of mind reading.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So
feel
so
like
if somebody
Mead should
takes it,
have
they
that.
can drink. Yeah, I'm gonna drink the potion of mind reading,
Yeah,
and
man.
I'm gonna go have a talk to my buddy Sherm.
Yeah. So
Or wait, can I just like read his mind without talking to him?
so you can
Like, can I just like know what he's thinking in the other room? Actually,
so
let me before we drink it. What are all the things about this?
one creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna drink it, and I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Let's go have a talk. Just me and him.
Yeah. So just to so you're gonna initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what's most on its mind at the moment. And then it's gonna make a if you want to probe deeper, he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. And if he fails, you're gonna gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. Either way, the target is gonna know that you're probing into its mind.
Fuck it, yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, yeah. So he seems to be like his surface thoughts right now are like
Or is he gonna know that it's specifically me or just somebody?
you.
Oh yeah, fuck it.
So the first thing that he gets is like he seems to be happy that he's done his job very well. He's worried about dying, but that being said, though, like you guys were all kind of sent on a mission to die anyway.
Yeah.
No. All of you, not just him. All of you.
Oh, this is a suicide mission.
Yeah, you guys weren't supposed to come back.
Okay.
Actually, you weren't supposed to succeed. And he has failed his wisdom save. So he he's like first like his reasoning is good soldiers follow orders. And also like Like, sometimes some dirty things need to be done so the plans that the Count of Stars has put in place, come to fruition. And he is, he's just happy that he was able to send over all the incriminating material through his diplomat's pouch, over out of the ship, so that nobody on the ship can read.
Tyler, what's a diplomat's pouch? How
So
does that work?
so he's got a pouch that connects to a network of other pouches, and basically he's just been stuffing things in there and sending them to a recipient. Um,
Okay.
don't know who.
Okay, let's continue with Sherman's thoughts.
Yeah. And he's just glad that he gave you the fixed logbook instead of the actual logbook.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay,
then
okay.
and that's yeah, and then he's just then he like then after that he becomes very aware that you are in his mind. And then the big thing is just you get a oh shit.
Okay. I gotta pee
Okay.
because I've been drinking constantly since this started.
Like a fish. Yeah, man. So anyway, Cody, how has your own mission been going? Do we want to talk about the stuff that borrowed?
Sure.
Yeah, so all these things are rather powerful things that were supposed to be handed out. Oh, well, these are powerful items that were used in the coup, to overthrow the emperor. Um, so like the rings are weapons, scrolls seem to be powerful spells.
Cool.
There's actually actually all the scrolls work together as one spell. I'm gonna send you the spell.
Great.
And it'll be like I think you're gonna understand kind of what the uh theme of things are. These so yeah, and if you want to share that with the class, you can. Or you don't have to. Um, yeah, have fun
Oh.
with that. Yeah.
Hey Tyler,
Yes, Kevin.
I have a meta question.
I have a meta answer.
Um, multiple spell pieces working together for one big spell. Is this a variation on a theme that I've seen before?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It is not related to that in the slightest.
Cool.
This is just a hey, we needed more than one sheet of paper to write down all the
Lovely.
yeah. Because like I'm looking at the text of this thing and it is a big chunk of text just for the rules in the So yeah, have fun with that, Cody.
Is it power word kill?
Yes.
Is it actually?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Like, is it power word kill? Yes. Is it actually? No.
No.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Why?
Why?
Because first of all,
Because that's for Cody to.
well, I mean that this is for Cody's side character who will probably never ever show up again. To know about. But the information he's been given is a surprise tool that will help us later. Use the potion to detect thoughts, and you guys still have. Well, Mead still has a. I'm gonna go through the Still got a scroll of comprehend language, identify water breathing, zone of truth. Still got a potion of dashes, form a potion of healing. I was kind of thinking like, got a scroll of water breathing. I was kind of thinking like, cast it on themselves. All right. Okay. Like that. Anyway, yeah.
Ah man, I really hate getting these predicaments. Happens awfully a lot.
The one where I give you information like Jesus Christ, why?
Yes.
Do you like how I did the same one to you twice?
I probably should have expected.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, man. So have fun with that curse knowledge. I cannot wait for the debrief session. 22nd, where I answer some questions. Patrick's probably gonna tell you, "Wow, wow, fuck you, wow." Be great. Boo 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 boo. Man, I just got giant stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Oh hi, welcome
My
back.
mom went to a mansion in Rhode Island, not in Newport actually, and she looked at the Christmas lights, and so ended up talking to her about that after I used the bathroom. So,
Nice.
but it raised the question: how rich do you have to be before you can name your house and everybody just goes with it?
I mean, I have a name for my
Huh?
house.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
you can name it however,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want.
no,
Like
yeah,
there
but
are
like,
plenty of like coastal houses, like small little like lake houses where they just give them names.
Case in point, there's a small little hovel that everyone calls it by its name. It's Tony's cabin. How rich is Tony? I don't know.
richer than you
Wealthy enough.
think.
I mean,
Tony
enough. Yeah, enough.
Tony Peralt is far richer than anyone thinks. I think.
Be my sugar daddy anytime.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
We were at Oh Fudge,
Yeah, this guy
in
realized
keeping with
that
the
you
Christmas
were
spirit.
reading his mind.
Fellas, how do you think we should handle this?
Handle what? None of us know about it.
Oh no, Tyler, can we just like circle back to me? I was like telling them as like the thoughts went through.
Oh yeah, sure, man.
All right, fellas, how should we handle this?
You got a brig.
You want to put him in the brig for the moment?
Kill him
We're not gonna kill him yet.
yet.
So yeah, let's all put him in the brig for a moment. Tyler,
Who's doing the brig pudding?
I thought it could be a team effort.
Yeah, sure, man. He kind of
No,
puts up.
Sherman is the one. No, Tyler, Sherman is the one being put in the brig, not
Yes.
the one doing the brig
Yeah,
pudding.
he puts up a
No,
bit.
yeah,
He puts up a bit of a scuffle. Mead, what's your passive perception?
my passive perception, I think it's 12. Hold on.
It might be 13.
Yeah, it's 13.
Oh, it's 13.
Yeah, interesting.
What? Why is that interesting?
Don't worry about it.
Gosh, should we search him?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's search him.
Yeah. So this dude, this dude has mithril plate armor, a rapier, and an adventurer's, and also the diplomat's pouch.
Let's take away the kit, the rapier. Can keep the armor and the pouch. We're taking the pouch.
Okay, cool.
Basically, he has just his armor left.
Yeah.
Nah, what's in the armor?
That's a fair question.
Roll me an investigation check.
Me?
Mead.
Okay. That's intel. That's in right.
Yes.
Oh no, investigation. Again, I have no idea what that is. Is that
It's
a
an
3?
int-based skill.
Is that a 2? Is that a 4?
It's an intelligence-based skill, Mead.
So I just add
It's a
2 to
4.
that.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay, thank you.
Add 4 to it.
You can't find shit.
Yo,
Well, I mean, ask the question, so Kevin should definitely take a look. Just saying.
okay, so you want Sentinel to come down from the top of the ship and search the map.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm also down there, so I'll search the man.
Yeah, man.
I
Roll,
didn't find anything, but let's double check, Cody.
yeah.
I don't think I have int.
Yeah, you just roll with a +3.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, man. It's armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, you find a couple of a couple hidden knives, like bits and pieces of what once was a thieves kit, but it looks like it's like run out of its stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna take all that stuff away from him.
But nothing too interesting.
Like literally just his armor. That's all he has.
I mean, you can just
Well,
take
I
that
mean,
away
and,
from him.
like, yeah,
Leave
let's
him in
take
there
away
with
his
his
armor.
clothing, you know?
Yeah, let's take away his armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just in his clothes now.
Yeah.
Okay. I sang that in Brian's voice in my head.
I know you did.
uh, what's going on outside, Tyler?
Oh man.
Are we still kind of pretty somewhat close to?
I mean,
Uh,
you've slipped away.
We have slipped away. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
You just like the town is now on fire. The forest that is near the town and the coastline also on fire. It's all burning. That ship in the sky you can't see anymore.
What's where are we going with this ship?
You tell me.
Where were we? Oh yeah.
You're supposed to bring it back to Valbara, or Valbaran
Right.
port.
Holds and destroy. Hey, we still have our secret canoe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also assume
okay,
you dispose of the bodies that have been on the ship now, right? Like I assume you get rid of the
yeah,
16 bodies, right?
Yeah, we've gotten rid of all the bodies.
Yeah.
We've kept the clean. How many? There's 5 of us, right? 4 of us.
Well, 5 including yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We take the cleanest 5 uniforms and try to get some of the blood out.
There are not 5 uniforms. There are 4.
Of course there are.
I mean, you got one man locked up in the brig. I don't see why it matters.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, but we keep those. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, because the rest of the people were not guards; they were civilians. Civilian researchers specifically. Non-combatants.
Yeah.
That's a war crime.
Yeah, they don't need to know about that.
Funny, that's what Sherman said.
It's done. So let's just. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. That part. Okay. We're going to sail towards Valbara, but like, let's take. Is there wind now?
Yes.
So okay, so Ronan can chill for a hot second.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Actually,
also
can
still
you
the
get that?
yeah.
Get
You want
that
to go get the
trident
trident?
off it? Yeah, get the
Yeah,
trident real quick.
yeah. Now, do you want him to just like pull it out and just like dump it, or like do you want to inspect it?
Let's inspect it real quick.
Yeah, so he pulls it out and brings it up, and it is made out of it looks like ice, but it's not cool to touch. It's like room temperature ice.
What do you mean glass?
Yeah, except it is crystallized water.
Oh, it's like actual. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, you haven't seen anything like this before. Ronan also has never seen anything like it before.
Okay.
There is some runic carving in it in a language you don't understand.
I'm really carving a language I don't understand. Hold on, I have a spell for that. A spell scroll for that.
You do.
Yeah, can I use the comprehend language scroll?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna.
Or you could use the identify scroll.
Oh, that's that doesn't tell you about what it says. That just tells you what the object is.
Yeah, let's do the comprehend language.
Yeah. So you are able to comprehend the language. It's written. It's actually in a cipher. And it basically talks about like put it there where it's going. Like it is basically like there's a message of like, hey, if you find this, it's put here by insert name at time, date, place for a reason.
It's a geocache.
Yeah, it's basically a geocache. And it mentions like what unit of the Triton Praetorian Guard it's from, yada yada yada. It's kind of got like their official there too.
Their phone number, URL, etc.
Yeah, basically there's a QR code.
Who's my
And,
Hey,
and
what
it,
should we do with it?
it mentions that tracking is active.
Oh yeah, let's dump it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you like do you just like unceremoniously drop it on the side? Do you huck it?
I'm gonna put it in a sack. I'm assuming there's sacks
Yeah.
aboard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in a sack with some weight so it like sinks.
Oh yeah.
You could give it to Sentinel to huck it.
He hucks the sack so it sinks far away from us.
Yeah, man. That's
Because Sentinel has a big boy strength score.
yeah.
What is Sentinel's big boy strength score? What is Sentinel's big boy strength score?
As of 2 days ago, 20.
This Sentinel does not have a strength score.
You know what? He just hucks it. It sinks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it goes
It
away.
sinks, Tyler?
Yeah, it
Okay.
goes away.
Wait, Tyler, I'm a paladin. Don't I have a strength score?
Not as a retainer, you don't.
What is my primary ability score?
Strength. You just don't have a number attached to it.
Okay. I don't understand the difference.
So you are good at it, but there's not a quantifiable number.
Oh, okay. I've got a good at strength. Medium.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this thing. Yeah. So you get rid of that. And you're hearing like somebody yelling from downstairs. And
Yeah. Let's go check that out.
yeah. Yeah. It's Sherman, and he's rather miffed that you're not completing the mission. But
So what entails completing the mission, dog?
that's classified.
Dog.
So let me get this straight. You're mad that I'm not completing the mission, right?
Well, you're completing your mission, but I have a mission to give.
Well, why don't you help me help you and tell me what the fuck the mission is?
Can't do that.
Hey, I got a spell scroll for this.
Yeah, you do. Want to use it?
Yeah.
All right.
Which one? Detect thoughts or Zone of Truth?
Well, he already used Detect Thoughts.
Yeah.
No, he used the potion of Detect Thoughts.
Yeah. So you're using the mystery one.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
you said was detect thoughts or
or
zone
Zone of Truth. It's Zone of Truth.
Surprise, motherfucker.
All right. So
Um,
yeah, what
I
is your
cast
mission, dog?
Zone of Truth.
he just kind of thinks, and he says, "My mission is of utmost importance to the Emperor."
Oh, son of a bitch.
Damn it. Why is it of utmost importance to the Emperor?
It's an information gathering thing.
What information are you looking for?
Yes.
That. Kevin, help.
Recite to me your briefing.
There we go.
I cannot do that.
Why not?
Shit.
That would be going against orders.
What zone of truth, Tyler?
You create a magical zone that guards against deception. A 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point with of your choice with range. It'll spend ends, a creature that
You
enters
just
the area, blah, blah,
Can't lie,
blah.
That doesn't mean you have to tell you everything.
On a failed save, a creature cannot speak a deliberate lie while in the radius.
Oh,
This
so
guy
you can
failed his
speak-
save, by the way, so you know that he can't lie.
He can't lie, but he can plead the fifth.
Yeah. He can absolutely plead the fifth.
Oh,
I'm
God.
cleaning up loose ends.
What loose ends?
Yes.
Okay. Real quick. Can I gather everyone for a meeting, then come
No.
back to the zone
yes,
of truth?
Yes isn't a truth. Yes is a. Surely there are some loose ends you aren't cleaning up.
Oh, I can't clean up some loose ends because I'm in this cage, right? Yes.
Okay.
What was that object you dropped in
So
the?
if you weren't in this cage, there would be some loose ends you'd be cleaning up right now.
That is correct.
Okay.
Was it in fact a ground scanner that you dropped from the that moon pool?
No, it was an undead kraken.
Okay. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Okay.
Wait, so he actually dropped it on accident?
Yeah, as it turns out, I was kind of a klutz coming down the ladder and leaning into the lever. And
oops,
you look
really-
over and you see the lever is like, actually like bent a bit, like somebody fell into it.
Okay, so that was a real oops. Okay, good
Yeah.
to know.
Yes, that was a real oops.
High key, kind of funny.
Okay. Let's see, Kevin, you got any questions?
Um,
You mean
who are
statements?
you sending the information to?
Query.
Oh, statement. To whom were you sending the information?
My direct superior.
Who is your
Which
direct
is?
superior?
I cannot tell you that.
Is it the king himself?
It is not.
Is it Theodore
Is the
Matthews?
Count of Stars your direct superior?
Not directly, no.
But he is one of your superiors.
He's all of our superiors.
Oh, yeah, God damn it.
He is the head of
Are you,
state.
are you
Is the
sending things to
information
Theodore
getting to the Count
Matthews?
of Stars?
I am not sure what is done with my information after I hand it over.
Okay. Is Theodore Matthews one of your superiors?
Who's Theodore Matthew?
Good to know.
I think
Uh,
we predate him a little bit. Or his position.
Look, it was a good question.
Well, this
Fair
guy doesn't
enough.
know who he is. That doesn't mean that, this guy just doesn't know who he is.
Uh,
I was not given the same briefing as you were.
I know we were all given separate briefings. I'm just saying, like, He was the only other named person I could think of at the time. So
Oh, he's the fall guy then.
The fall guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
What?
Well, like this mission was supposed to go several ways of sideways, which it has. And I assume that whoever gave you your mission probably intended for this.
Who gave you your mission?
I can't tell you that. That's classified.
If we're all supposed to die, then why can't you tell us?
Because it's classified.
Good soldiers
Right.
follow orders.
Why are you not following your commanding officer on this mission?
Why weren't you put in charge? Tyler?
He's thinking for a second.
Oh, okay.
My expertise is not in command, it's in reconnaissance and information gathering.
Okay.
Therefore, it was decided that you would be given command of the mission while I proceeded on my own.
So you were never really part of our mission to begin with.
Well, no, I was supposed to provide support and also, like,
Were we supposed to die?
weren't supposed to get away with the ship that easily. But be a bit of a mess, and not everyone walk away from it, or it like it wasn't all supposed to be, undead kraken,
Tyler,
Why
what's
were we
the...
supposed
a
to
sky
fail?
ship.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why were we supposed to fail?
I do not know.
Tyler, what's the name of the guy in charge of the enemy country?
Oh, you mean General formerly Emperor, now Emperor Matthias?
Yeah, I asked Sherman if he works for him.
No, I work for the same government that you work for.
Okay. Okay. I'm wanted to make sure we got that established.
Yes.
That's classified. What is your mission?
Did you
Got it.
find what you needed in those crates?
Oh, I didn't need anything out of those crates.
Did you find what you needed in the burnt book I gave you?
Oh, what's left of it? Yeah.
Is that book gone now?
Yes, it was sent with all the rest of the information gathered here.
Okay.
Okay.
Kevin, help.
I literally don't know what we're doing.
We're trying to figure out what
We're
his mission is.
interrogating.
We're trying to figure out what his mission is, and he can't lie, but he can also still not tell the truth. We have to phrase the question. I think if we phrase the question in such a way.
God damn it. No, I'm saying God damn it because we screwed up, and we should have combined the scroll of Zone of Truth and the potion of Detect Thoughts.
God damn it.
Fuck, I didn't even think of that. Big brain move.
Because
That's
the
pretty
potion
big
of
brain.
Wait.
because Detect Thoughts on Zone of Truth means that we get to see him think, how do I lie about that, or how do I avoid telling the truth about this?
Fuck, that's really good.
That's really good, actually.
Damn, I didn't think of
Big
that.
brain moves.
Okay, we'll put that in the notebook.
That's
for
some
next time.
4D chess right there.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we'll put that down. Yeah, put a pin in that. We'll save that for later because goddamn, that's smart.
Tyler, put a pin in that. We'll save that for when we're playing Michael's game again.
There we go.
Because goddamn, we screwed him with that one use of command.
Wait, Cody, don't you have spells?
He has like 2 spells.
One of them is identify.
Is it?
No.
Well, I mean, didn't you use it?
Well, he rolled an Arcana check. That's different than identify.
Does Cody know the read thoughts spell?
Nope, that was the potion.
No, I'm just oh, okay. Fuck. God damn it.
I know one ranger or druid spell.
Hunter Smart.
Hey, what are ranger or druid spells, Kevin?
I know hunter mark.
Would that help us right now?
No.
If you let him out and you wanted to chase him, it'd be good.
So we were supposed to die on this mission.
That was my understanding from my briefing.
Were you also supposed to die on this mission?
I am a loose end that needs to be tied up, so I assume so.
So even if we don't die, we will be tied up later.
Well, I mean,
Kinky.
probably fake our deaths. Would be that hard. I mean, we got a bunch of corpses.
I won't actually kill you if you tell me what your mission actually was.
I can't do.
Why not?
Good soldier follows orders.
And he's in charge of this mission, which means that it is his order to tell him what your mission was.
I cannot do that.
A good soldier follows orders.
Kevin, he's not a robot that you can break with your fucking
Yeah.
logic puzzles. Unfortunately, because that would have been good.
Well, the thing he does break is his fake tooth, though.
No.
Fuck.
I wanted the satisfaction. God damn it. I wanted the fucking satisfaction of it.
Well, that fucker's dead now.
I'm gonna run him through just to be safe.
I mean,
Just like to make sure he's not faking his death.
oh yeah, that's a good plan.
Like just rapier right through the heart. And
Yeah.
then cut off his head for good measure.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, he was alive and he's not anymore.
Well, because fake tooth, I'm assuming that was, yeah?
Yeah, fake tooth, fake death.
Okay,
Fake
so
tooth,
he's
fake death?
Yes.
okay. Oh, so it was just okay. Yeah. Let's dump his body. Let's dump his body in the sack so it sinks.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
He gave you a good idea, at least. Fake your deaths.
No, yeah, that was going to be my next thing.
And what's really cool is like you I mean, you actually have to fake 2 deaths. Actually, you have to fake a death. There's a death that has to be faked.
And which death is that?
Yours.
Whose death is that? It has to be mine.
Yes. Because the Sentinel unit is scheduled to be wiped and reprogrammed when he comes back.
Okay.
And your healer is also on their own covert mission that answers to someone directly. They have been spared by the divine powers that be. So you're the only person that has to fake their death. And what's really
Well-
convenient is there's now a headless elf or half elf body. I mean, no head means they can't really identify it. They're just gonna, well, it makes.
Yeah.
So all one would have to do is put.
But
Most
these
of-
guys won't. But these guys won't rat on me.
Well, one of them's not going to remember.
Well, one's not going to remember. But what about the other 3?
One of them's dead.
What about the other 2? Wait, no, because there's Kevin.
Yeah, who
Cody.
won't remember? Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, what about the other 2?
My character has no reason to rat on you.
Yeah.
And the other guy?
And the Triton's local hired help, like he's probably gonna like split before I get to port anyway. And also, he's been up on deck. He doesn't know anything about anything that's gone on below deck.
Okay, that's fair.
So like,
Okay. Okay. So Cody's the only person who I don't have to, who I
and of
have
course,
to be
like
somewhat
the other thing is, Cody's like, yo, hey, here's a corpse of what was an elf or half elf, and it will have most of your gear on it, and they'll be like, yep, that tracks.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Now the thing is, like, I'm going to let you. I'm going to be like, you have all these cool toys that you've been playing with. What's the one thing you are not going to be returning to the quartermaster of the Valbaran Marine?
Treasure.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's a canonical answer.
is it this officer sword? Can't
No,
remember. I'm drawing a blank. Which one? Was it the
It's the
wizard gauntlet?
gloves.
it's
Yeah,
the
it's the gloves.
gauntlets. Yeah. That being said, though, I am saying like you could change what you've had the entire time right here, right now, if you
I mean,
wanted
I
to.
haven't used it at all.
Yeah, which is
I mean,
why I'm just like, hey, you can.
I mean, it would have been useful that one fucking time.
No, you can fly
no,
though.
but
It's
we
fine.
screw you instead.
You can fly. Don't worry about it. You're a bird. Um.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
I'm
the
about as
officer's.
much as a bird as a fucking
Okay.
penguin.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the officer's sword because something old 19th century naval officers and
So you will
their
now have
swords.
2 +1 rapiers. That's not exactly useful, but
Ooh.
you know.
Not
Um,
exactly useful.
Well, you can throw one. Like a spear. Psst.
Mead, might
Yeah,
I make
Kevin.
a suggestion?
Yeah, what's up, dog?
You would have 2+1 swords, and one of them is distinctly better than the other one, and it's the
Uh,
one that you already have
Oh, that's
before
fair.
this one.
Yeah, let's just go with the canonical answer then.
all right.
Unless there's anything else.
I mean, he's got
Um,
that hand crossbow that drops people. He's got 9 bolts for that still.
Could I just switch that out for the other crossbow that I already have, or the regular bow I already have?
I mean, if you wanted to also leave behind the gauntlets of the lizard, you're more than welcome to. Yes.
Oh, that's right. I can only keep one. Ah, fuck.
Yes.
There's also the mithril armor.
No,
Oh,
but I have better armor.
Oh.
yeah. I mean, if you wanted to also like take a magic item from one of your comrades, you could also do that.
Hey, what do you guys have?
I have the Sentinel Shield.
But Sentinel already has that.
That's a time
Yeah.
paradox right there.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I mean, I have the Krukara. But
Hey,
I don't think that's going to be very helpful for a rogue.
I mean, you know, if he wants an extra skill.
What did I take? What did we take off of Sherman?
German is the mithril plate armor.
No, oh yeah, and you had
And
a
the
pretty,
rapier.
you had some pretty lame stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
They
yeah.
all these retainers only have one magic item. Ronan the Black Surf has a short sword. One could wield offhanded with rapier.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
You're gonna take his short sword?
I'm gonna take the sword because like the more I think about it, the more I'm faking my death, but I'm definitely gonna need a short sword to, help me not die.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna DM you thing, and I'm gonna update your sheet for 2.
Awesome.
There's your thing. It's called the Rune Sword, +1 short sword, extra 1d4 damage to spellcast, and it glows a dim blue light within 5 feet of spellcast.
Neat.
Yeah, you'll have that instead of your gauntlets of once.
Did I use them once?
Yes, this session.
Oh yeah, this session. Yeah, okay. And then
And in the normal timeline, that sword is going to be glowing literally constantly.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, okay.
But yeah,
Well, now we can use it as a light source.
yeah, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So you bring your ship into harbor, and the place you're supposed to deliver, and a lot of people are like, wow. Well, I
They
mean, I guess
fucking
you're
did it.
not there. No, actually, hang on. We got this. So Ulysses is there on the ship, but he is invisible. There's the potion of invisibility that.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So you're there. You do all the handoff. You say goodbye to the lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so you know, like, and so you know, you eventually make your way to Valbara. Possibly change your name. Maybe you have just changed your name to Ulysses. I don't know.
Yeah, let's say that.
Yeah. And that way, when people ask you if it's your first or last name, you say, "That's a good question." Um,
Yeah, there we go. That's why I don't have
but
a
so
last
so
name,
yeah,
everybody.
yeah. There you go. We just solved a lot of questions. So yeah, so you make your way to Valbara, remembering that you were left to die and face your own death because you got played by your own government, and now cut to the end of the session last Tuesday. Said guy who's in charge of the government, like, hey, do you want to help me fight the Calamancian?
When it's my turn, I'm gonna give him a fucking tongue lashing.
Okay, that's
It's not. It's just.
no, it is.
Oh my god! All the fucking phrases I have heard that can all be construed to be kinky.
Yeah, yeah. So
Can-
I think
I'm
that's
gonna chew
great.
him out. Nope. Tear him a new asshole. Nope.
Nope.
That's all.
Verbal beating.
No, that's still kind of.
Well, do you feel like you got a bit more of a handle on what Ulysses wants now, and like what kind of man he is now?
Yeah. I'm gonna change. I'd like to make his alignment neutral good though,
Yeah, works for me.
because like saving the world, that still might be.
Pirate King, though.
Pirate King is on, but like, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Benevolent Pirate King. There we go.
Red Pirate Robert.
But like the one that. No, but the one that Carrie always was, where he's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Wesley, the Dread Pirate Roberts?
Shut the fuck up, Kevin.
Wesley.
Wesley.
He calls everyone Wesley. I'm not sure why.
Don't know why.
I made Mead. You missed it while you were gone. I made a Clone High reference because we were talking about how reliable the numbers were when we made 2 + 2 equal somewhere between 3 and 5, and I said numbers don't lie. 5.
What? Some infidel used a number 3 pencil?
Yeah, man. You guys excited for Tuesday?
I am
Yeah.
more excited. I was already, but now I am more.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna hit
Yeah,
I'm gonna flip over to the credits part and kind of talk a bit more. Pad out
Okay.
the length of the video. Um. Yeah. Yeah. No, it'll be.
Isn't it already 2.5 hours?
It's 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 34 seconds. 5, 6, 7. You get the point.
Yeah. No.
So was a good one shot.
Yeah. Right.
I think it was a good one shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kevin, are you doing a one shot? Or I guess you technically did yours as well?
Sort of, yeah. I suppose. I mean, there's one more thing that I wanted to do, but it happens even before this. But I don't know whether Teller will let me.
Whether
I'll
he'll
talk to
let
him
you.
off stream.
I'm gonna hit the button that says bye. Bye button.
Bye.